Thank you, Greg. Good evening, y'all. Avi is a bit of an unusual name. It's spelled ABI, which is a Hebrew name, so a lot of people think I'm Jewish. They hear Javi when they hear it spoken, so they think I'm Mexican. But then they see me and they find out I'm Indian, which is a double whammy, because not only am I going to make more money than you, I'm also going to take your job. Growing up, I was a huge fan of the Rush Hour movies starring Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. Any fans of that movie in the house? Yeah, as a kid, I thought it had amazing CGI. If you know the movie, you know that it has no CGI. I thought that Jackie Chan's face had to be CGI because I had never met an Asian person in my life at that point, and I thought, oh, someone could not have that flat a nose or those tiny of eyes. Which can be forgivable, but at the same time, one of my favorite movies was Stuart Little, which stars a talking mouse, and I thought he was real. Which means I believe that you could train a mouse to talk for a movie, but a person with slightly smaller eyes, I mean, no, that's not possible. My parents recently moved to Malibu. Yeah, they've officially reached the highest level of success that an Indian American can reach. See, we have this hierarchy of success in the Indian community. At the bottom, you have your artists and your filmmakers and your comedians, like me. Just above that are the unemployed people of the world. Then you have your engineers and your doctors, and at the very top, where my parents have finally reached, you have white people. And by moving to Malibu, my parents have officially become white people. But I've learned that Malibu is a lot like the rural India they left. Most of it is up in the mountains amongst backcountry roads that are hard to navigate. There's no cell service anywhere. You shit into a glorified hole because there's no sewage, just a septic tank. And in true Indian fashion, there are small pockets of Malibu that white women love to post photos of on their Instagram when most of it is hidden behind difficult to navigate roads that you'll never see in your entire life. As an Indian growing up, I never had a sex education because my parents, who are in the audience, did not give me the sex talk. But I had internet porn, which was very informative, I have to admit. But there's one thing missing from internet porn, and that's condoms. And so when I was 16 and I found a girl to have sex with me, she told me, Avi, please be prepared. And so I was like, yes, I will. So I went to Walmart, I got some scented candles, I got silk boxers, I grabbed a Marvin Gaye CD, and it comes to the night, Marvin Gaye's playing, the scented candles are lit, my silk boxers feel weird, but I'm into it, and she comes up to me and says, Avi, do you have the condoms? And I respond with, what the fuck is a condom? So she was smart enough not to have sex with me that night. But this became like a dance where I'd get close to losing my virginity and not multiple times in my life. Next time, different girl, we're in my room and we're getting hot and heavy. And at this point, like, we're taking off our clothes and she's like, Avi, do you have condoms? I'm like, fuck, did not buy them. So I run out to go buy them because I know what they are this time. And I come back about 10 minutes later and my mom's car is in the driveway. And I walk into the door, I see my mom standing right there and she says, Avi, why is your door locked? Which was an interesting question because I did not have a lock on my childhood door. So I walk up to my room and I try to turn the knob and it won't budge. And I knock and say, hey. And the door opens slowly and I see my topless girlfriend just holding the knob as tight as possible, praying. So that killed the mood then. Next time it's her birthday and I want to make this special. So I take her to her favorite mac and cheese restaurant. We buy a red velvet cupcake. It It's exciting. We share the cupcake. We get back into my car. You know, we get to a point where we're like excited and stripping, and you know, like you know about the cars you've always been in, and I feel this tingle in my stomach. I'm like, I'm finally gonna lose my virginity. I'm finally gonna lose it, and that tingle turns into a roar. And I realize it's food poisoning. No. So I open the door and just vomit all the mac and cheese out on the parking lot below me. And then I turn back and try to kiss her again. She was not happy with it. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.